I swear I'm sweating buckets up in here because I'm kind of nervous. Also, can we admire my shirt really quickly? It says, "This nap isn't going to take itself." And if this t-shirt and my messy bun don't describe my lifestyle, then I don't know what does. Hello guys, it's me. Welcome back to my channel. I'm really excited for today's video. I don't know why I've been sticking my arms out like this. I just thought of this video the other day and became really excited when I thought of it. It's something that I haven't seen anybody do before. So we'll see how this goes. But today, as the title says, I'm going to be bearing my soul to you. So the inspiration for this video came to me the other day when I realized that not everyone shares enough of their passions in life. For example, telling somebody about a song that you just found that you're crazy about, or spreading the news about a new movie that made you cry or made you laugh or anything like that. Spreading the news about things that touch our souls. I think that's an important part of life. We all need to go out and share what makes us happy and share what makes us passionate so that everybody else has the opportunity to find that same passion in the things that we love. So today's video is going to be sharing the things that I love and I guess finding out a little bit about my soul in the process through books. Basically, this video is going to be the books that I have read that have touched my soul in a deeply personal way. And I'm going to explain why, so you're not like left in the dark and I'm not just leaving you with titles and no explanation. So if you don't really like books, you're probably not gonna like this video. I'm very sorry about that. But there will be another video some other time for you, so don't worry about it. So I think I'm just gonna start right in. I'm gonna jump right in to the books that have left a huge impact on my heart and tell you a little bit about them. That way, if you think they sound interesting, you can read them and hopefully they impact you in the same or a similar way. The first book that I have to share with you is called The Stone Diaries, and it is by Carol Shields. So I really like this book, mainly because it talks about how in order to go on with your future self and live with your present self, you need to go back to your past and you need to dive back to your roots in order to figure out who you truly are today. And it's about someone's struggle with self. And I think that that's a really important topic that everyone struggles with at some point, is figuring out who they are and what their purpose is in life. And so The Stone Diaries connects a girl's past, present, and future and links them together in a beautifully poignant way so that she figures out how her life has meaning. So yeah, that's why I really like The Stone Diaries by Carol Shields. Ooh, there's a person walking on the sidewalk and I feel like they're judging me. Hey, oh god. The next book I have is also by Carol Shields. It's called Unless. This book just feels like home to me. To me, the message of this book is that not everything is how it seems. Everyone puts on their best face when they go out into the world, and no one really shows their true colors and how they're feeling except in the privacy of their own home. Everyone bottles that up inside and shuts it out from the outside world because on the outside we all want to seem perfect. We all want to seem like we have happy, wonderful lives. So this book shows that that's not reality. So yes, I would suggest this book, Unless, by Carol Shields. My next book that I have for you is called The Opposite of Loneliness by Marina Keegan. This is actually a collection of essays and short stories that she wrote before she died, and then after she died, the essays and short stories that she had written were composed into a novel. So the first half of the book is short stories and the second half is her essays. And the short stories are breathtaking. They truly make you believe in what she's writing. They hit you like a train. These are some heavily emotional short stories talking about all sorts of different issues. Self-appreciation, love, friendship, family, past and present, future, everything like that. Basically, you name it, she has a short story for it and an essay for it, which is in the later half of the book. I don't even know. There's not really one thing that I can say to sum up this book, mainly because there's so many different topics in it that have touched me. So I guess that's all I can really say about it, is that each story touched me in a different way, and you kind of just have to read the book to figure it out. And some stories affected me more than others, so I'm sure that other stories may affect other people differently. So yes, The Opposite of Loneliness by Marina Keegan. The next book that I have for you was also my favorite for a while, and it is called Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. This is a very fitting book for my life right now, mainly because the main character went through her first year of college. This whole book is about this main character's first year of college, and it talks about everything. Finding your place in college, fitting in, friendship, romance, family. Literally, it has pretty much everything in it. This book is like a warm hug to me. It makes me feel cozy and warm and everything nice. So that pretty much sums it up. Fangirl is just a wonderful read. It's not too heavy, but it's just a really well-written, feel-good novel. The next book that I have for you is a little more well-known, and it is called The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath. I think the reason that I like this so much is because I'm a psychology major, and the human psyche is just really interested in me. I just said the human psyche is interested in me. I meant the human psyche is very interesting to me. God, that sounded self-centered. The Bell Jar talks about a girl whose life spirals out of control. She has depression and anxiety, and she goes crazy, so to speak. Haunting is actually a really great word for this book. It's almost eerily creepy because it does talk about someone's downward spiral. But if you have ever gone through a downward spiral, or if you're wanting to learn more about what it's actually like to have a mental illness, it's really good. The next book that I have is called We All Looked Up by Tommy Wallach? I'm bad with pronunciation. This is an apocalyptic book. I haven't read too many of those, so I can't really say that I'm into them, but I really did like this book. Basically, I'll read you the back just to sum it up pretty quickly. They said the asteroid would be here in 2 months. That gives us 2 months to leave our labels behind. 2 months to become something bigger than what we'd been. Something that would last even after the end. 2 months to really live. This book also hit me like a train. It made me realize that every single second in life counts for something. And all of those seconds that we think we have for granted later in life, we're not necessarily guaranteed those. This book reminded me to live, and to live while I can. Otherwise, we could lose all of the opportunities in an instant that we had had before. So we need to take all of the opportunities we can while we have the ability to do so. So this book really just, wow, it opened my eyes. So if you are looking for something to kind of snap you out of a funk and make you realize that you need to wake up and live your life to its fullest, this is a great one because it did that for me. Okay, the last 2 books aren't nearly as heavy, so I'm just gonna go through them decently quickly. This one is called The House of a Million Pets. I feel a little childish putting this up here, honestly, but I really like it, so like, oh well. The House of a Million Pets is by Anne Hodgman. I started reading this, honestly, probably when I was 12, so I've read this so many times. Reading this book is like diving into my childhood. Not in the sense that I can relate to the things in this book, because I can't. I've never had a pet. But this lady actually has like hundreds of pets, and it's crazy. It's so much fun to read and enjoy, and it makes you feel like a little kid again. But it's also pretty humorous too. So it's a pretty funny read. It's just a fun read in general, and it takes me back to childhood. That's why I like it, okay? I swear I'm 19 years old. And the last book I have for you is something that, if you know me personally, you know I can't go like 5 minutes without talking about it. So it's Harry Potter. There aren't enough words in the English dictionary to describe how much I love the entire series in general. If you ever find that you're going through a funk, I would honestly suggest reading Harry Potter because it takes you into a whole nother world, and you can find home and solace and peace within a whole nother world. I started reading these books early on in my childhood, and I keep rereading them because reading these feels like home to me. Gosh, wow, we've been through a lot together. I just really like these books. So those are my 8 books. Oh goodness. Those are the 8 books that I have to recommend to you guys. And I don't know if this video was literally interesting at all, but it's something that I've always wanted to do. I love recommending books and songs because it makes me feel like I can share a part of my soul to other people. And which is also why I'm considering doing a series like this where I bare my soul to you guys and I tell you the things that have deeply impacted my soul. I'm thinking about doing songs and places and movies and everything like that, just so that we can all find little bits of happiness everywhere. If you feel inspired by this at all, I would highly suggest you to share the things that you get excited about and the things that have impacted your life. Share it to the world. That way everyone can know and everyone can have that same type of experience in their life. So yeah, that was this video. I hope you guys liked it. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel down below. I'm in perfect dabbing position right now, but I'm gonna refrain because the internet would hate me if I did that. So I hope you guys are having an excellent week. Have a great weekend, do something fun, try something new, and share it to people. Goodbye, friends. But do you even love Harry Potter if you don't have a Harry Potter canvas in your room?